Welcome back to Great Day Live. Spring is here, and while you're decluttering your closets and scrubbing down that garage, there's one very important thing that most people forget to clean up, and it could affect everything you've worked your whole entire life for. We are talking about your estate plan. Of course, we have Steve Langdon in studio today with CLLB Law to tell us all the things, because this is the last thing people think about.
It is, and it's cold today.
Yeah.
Be beautiful this weekend. I'm taking full responsibility because I am wearing kind of a spring thing going on.
So I got my bright blue on too. I feel ya.
Yeah. So this weekend, when everybody's happy because it's warm outside, we did that.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's nice out, if it's not nice out. Just things happen. We had a loss in the family this past week. I was supposed to have an attorney here with me today. She's got the creepy crud. It's the allergies, right? So she's got that, and she can't talk. And then I had another one who was supposed to be on with me today, and her grandmother fell. Just stuff happens.
Just life happens.
Life happens, and you just got to be ready for it. And so it's just so important to take some time, review. If you have some documents already, it's okay. We'll review them, and I don't ever charge to do that. I'll sit down with you and go through them with you. Did that yesterday. But let's stay on top of it, see what you have, and if you don't have anything, you got to have something. You just got to get on top of it, because those issues are going to arise whether you want them to or not.
Right, and I think being prepared, because when life hits you, you want to be ready for it.
Yes.
And so a lot of people think about, spring cleaning, their closets, their homes, all of that, but why should we set that estate plan like almost higher on that priority list?
Yeah, because when we're dealing with families, especially when it comes to a nursing home situation, good gracious, nursing homes are running 10, 12, 15, some of them $20,000 a month. A month, and nobody can afford that, right? And so you got to have the right documents in place. You got to have the right attorneys in place, because you need to protect your assets when that occurs. So that's why it's so important to get ahead of it. But even if you haven't and you're going through a crisis, give us a call. I'm never going to charge you to sit down and talk to you about what's going on in your life to see if we can help. But oftentimes if I got a married couple and one spouse is in a nursing home, I'm going to save almost everything they have.
Amazing.
And get that spouse the care they need. If it's a single person, I'm going to save approximately half, and half of something's a whole lot better than all of nothing.
Right.
Get on top of it, be prepared.
Do you oftentimes see people come in with very outdated documents?
Yes. I've had had some documents yesterday, maybe it was Monday, from 1989.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, I nearly choked on it because I graduated high school in 1989, which makes me feel old, but yeah, so you see that kind of stuff all the time, and the kids were little. Well, how old are they now? 35, 40? Well,
they got their own family now.
If they do, it's probably time to take a look at those and see what we need to do.
Yeah. What would you say are like the top 3 documents that you need to have ready to go?
Power of attorneys, financials, and healthcare. Make sure you're on top of that. And once you have at least the powers of attorney in place in case there's a incapacity or an injury, we got to have a will, a trust, some kind of an estate plan set up. That's number 3.
When people hear estate plans, they often think this big white mansion and the gates and everything, but estate just means what you own.
Just what you own, what you have, right? So, especially in Kentucky, if your estate, bank accounts, vehicles, real estate, whatever it may be, is worth more than $30,000, is a good shot your kids are going to have to go to the courthouse when you're gone. They call that probate. If you want to avoid that, and I encourage everybody, if you can avoid attorneys, avoid them. Get on top of it, get your documents ready, and let's work to avoid that probate process for your kids.
Absolutely, because that's the last thing you want. You just want to worry about everything else other than having the state of Kentucky try to control everything that you work so hard for.
Yeah, absolutely. Same thing in Indiana, right? Whether you're in Kentucky or Indiana, just stay on top of it.
Absolutely. So if people are interested in chatting with you for free, how can people get in touch with you?
So you just want to reach out. Hopefully it'll come up here because I always forget the telephone number. CLLBlegal.com. You can get on there and ask us. You can reach out on our telephone number, and I don't see it on there, but if you call 812-725-8224, You can ask for Steve Langdon or Madison Blaine. We're both there. We'll both reach out and help you.
And then let them know that you saw us on Great Day Live.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, Steve. It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
keeping us informed, keeping us on top of things. And yeah, it is the time to get things done.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in meeting with Steve and his team, just head over to CLLBlegal.com to learn more.